Hello, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to another new edition of the weekly meeting review in the Kringle back office. My name is Giras from called More for Money in the Kringle Committee. I'm the chief member help of the Kringle Committee, and I do these trainings every weekends on Saturday as when is this time to help all those who are hooked on with my YouTube channel to be able to know what has gone on within the week, within the different mass adoption training under by the admin of TBC and His Excellency the Ambassador Bederi. So this week I'm going to do a review here. Sure, it's going to be a recorded broadcast. It's not a direct, but as time goes by, we are going to have the time to do direct. So welcome to another new week, and let's go for the in-depth of what we have for the mass adult training review for this week. So let's pull along as I share my screen to take you along to all what we have to dish on this training. Okay, here we go. So this week, the mass adoption weekly training with the private block, and the mass adoption of the 8th of November 2020, and the focus was on the context of the month of November. And the context of the month of November was the article that we have in the training, or what we call the weekly training. So we are going to look at that article of the weekly training that gives us the way forward to expose what the contest is all about for these holidays. So this is the article that has to do with the weekly. So this article has to do with the weekly meeting, and in the content of this article, there is specification of the contest. So once we come here, there are restrictions or information for the whole holiday that is important to put out to everyone. So let's start with information. The season is a very busy time with many events and family gatherings. Honestly, family is a higher priority over all business-related concerns. May each of us strengthen the bonds we have our families during this part of the year. So it will be best to sustain our meetings until next year. November 19th will be the last day we have a mass adoption training this year. And November 22 will be the last of the weekly meetings. We will resume this in early January. We will resume these in early January 2022. Date to announce later here in this blog. The support staff will be taking needed attention during these last 2 months. So be patient with the help desk and member helpers during this time, because we will have a skeleton crew. I will be taking some time off too. I will let you know when this is up. Gather your team in TBC close to you and be a great support to them. Help each of your personal referrals. We need to get at least 2 sign-ups that may be local. Super marketing is fully automated and uses the role of formation. They are every 15 minutes and day and night. The point of building a passive residual income is that it keeps on paying even when you are not working. Enjoy this time of the year and make the best of the remaining time we have before the last of the meetings. So this is a list of the names of people that are to earn 500 plus by getting in contact with admin. You're seeing your name here. These are the names that were omitted last week and added to this list that was already there last week. All these people, admin is telling them this year. Above are the leaders in the core team with the most crypto payers. If I'm not directly connected with each of you on this leaderboard, I would like to become Facebook friends. I have a way for you as a ladder in TBC to earn up to $500 more per month. reach out to me until we become first good friends so I can tell you all about it. So everyone that names is here should reach out to the admin of TVC so that they can easily chat it out as far as this earning up to plus $500 is concerned. Now, this is the holiday season, and this is where we talked about the contest, and this is what we took a look out. I just profited to read out through what we had as the I'm running a contest to wrap up this holiday season, retroactive to November 1st to the end of November. The first TVC billionaire to get 100 of their referrals to pay at least 8 grains in crypto will win $1,000 in Bitcoin. We will run the same contest in December, starting on December 1st, 2021. That is a potential of $2,000 paid out if we have winners in both months. If nobody gets 100 of their referrals to pay 8 grains in crypto in either month, then I will combine the totals of both months and pay out $1,000 to whoever had the highest number combined that paid 8 grains in crypto. Winners will be announced here on this blog. All payouts will happen within the first week of each month. So this is the information concerning the contest that is going on during the holidays, which admin really expressed on as we were on Monday in the Massadoption training on that morning. Next, we move to the mass adoption of Tuesday, 9/12/2022, 9/12/9/11. The 9th of 11, not 9/12. We are not yet at 12 months. So we will be going on holiday soon. So that is what admin told the whole committee. Will be going on holiday soon. And admin talked about the list of the people on the context, the list of the people that I just talked about. And I went on to talk to you. I want to talk to you about the most important project for you. What is the most important project that is different from $10 million project? So he asked this question, and this is how the topic of the Tuesday Massadoption training was there. The project which is more important than $10 million project is you. So admin went on to explain why he said the biggest project that you could have should be you. Are you completely happy with yourself? That is the first question that he asked as we go on to work out the biggest project, which is you. And he said the most important project in your life is you. So the most important project that you need to first of all work on before expecting to have a project that permit you to use the money that Life Force is going to put at your disposal is on you. I think most people think their most important project in life is to fix their wife or to fix their husband. No, that is not the most important project. Yeah, you can have a project for your children, but that is not the most important. You have every right to work on you. So you are the most important project. So you have every right to work on yourself. Different versions of you need to be made at this particular moment to distinguish yourself. You need to differentiate yourself between the version A of you from version B of you. So the version A of you is you that you have been up to today. And the version B of you need to define it. Because if that version B of you is not work out well, you are going to be able to manage a $10 million project. So admin said you need to figure out why. You need to figure out your why. Should you do that? So admin went over to show us a video that has to do with you as a project. that got to do with you building up yourself and giving yourself what it takes to do project. Now, admin say you do business, you need to do business with you. You need to look at yourself in the mirror. You need to go to the mirror and look at yourself and try to see that you can do business with you in particular, because all what you need to do is to build a project on you. People do business with the people they know, like, and trust. All these apply. Does all this apply to you? This is the question. Are you being known? Are you being liked? Or are you being trusted? So this is the question that admin asks that will make you be a whole project. If you are not being known, people will not do business with you. If people don't like you, they will not do business with you. And the worst of it, if they don't trust you, they will not also do business with you. So, is everything about you likable? In another sense, we call these people skills. Do you go along with people easily? If that is not the case, it means that you are not a good project. So you need to build a good project. You need to build yourself out as a good project. This could be the reason, I think, if you mark yourself out on a likable scale of 1 to 10, what should be the number that you should? So this is the opportunity for you to be able to measure whether you're being known, you're being liked, and people trust you, in order for you to have the opportunity to expose whatever project you have. Ami went on to give the qualities of a project you. Do you respect time? Because people love people that respect time, engagements, and always stick to their time. And Ami went on, do what you say you will do. Are you a focused, diligent person? That you always do what people promise that you will do? If you're unable to do what you promise that you will do, people will not like you. People like those type of people that do what they mean they are to do. And moreover, admin went further to ask, shake more hands if you want to have more people that will like you or admit you or give you an opportunity to do what they have to do. You need to shake more hands. Give people the opportunity to exchange with you, to know you, like you, and why not trust you? Meet and greet is very important as far as making things working out for you. You need to meet people and you need to greet people, and it will give you the opportunity to be in face with people. Some people are shy to do this. They don't want to talk about themselves. So people that refuse to talk about themselves will also get the trust of others. They refuse to talk about who they are. I was that type of a person. So that is what admin admitted, that he was that type of person. But becoming a millionaire, you must be a type of person that talks out, make known, and is trusted. People need to trust you and always be comfortable around you. Why should people trust you and always be comfortable around you? It's because you have made it possible for them to know you, like you, and trust you. So if you don't have people around you or they don't feel comfortable being around you, it means that it is something you need to do. So you are your own project you need to work on, and you need to grow. You need to see yourself as a project, and if you don't care, you will be frustrated. You need to be learnable and listen. You bear it with everyone says anything about acceptance and listening. Most people don't listen. Most people are not learnable. They cannot learn. They feel that they are too big. They feel that they know it all, and they go around messing everything. So you should be learnable and listen to instructions and apply them. So Ami went further that you should come out from the paradigm of have, do, be, and be in the paradigm of be, do, have. This is the right way to do it. Have, do, be means you want to first of all have, and you do before you be is wrong. You first of all need to be in the state of your conscious mind that you are a billionaire and you are a millionaire, and you do what a millionaire or billionaire does, and you are going to have. So there is no need of you wanting to have first and do to be. No, that is the wrong way to look about it. So you as a project need to first of all be that millionaire and do what it takes. Speak, talk, and exchange like a billionaire, and you are going to have what your expectations are. You work on yourself. You can decide what you can do about yourself. So you are the one to decide what you can do about yourself and work on it. You can be like them, the millionaires. You can do by emulating what others are doing. So you can also do what they are doing. You have the power to be anything, and you have to make it very clear. So you have the power to be everything, and it's only you that can decide what you are to be. Write it down, some measures. So decide what you want to be. Write it down. Write what you want to be down. Put it down. And put some measures to it. So do your best to write it down. Track your records. Talk to 10 new people every day about life assurance card. Multiply that by the numbers of days, and you will see the numbers of people you. So this is a numbers game, and you can measure it. If you can measure improvement, you are on the way to. If we can work well on the most important project, which is us, we can build an business. Wow. So we have everything in the external to work on, but the first work is to build us as a project. So that is how we ended the mass adoption meeting on Tuesday. And let's pull along with the mass adoption meeting of the 10th. And it was heard by Ambassador Bay and the admin of TBC project. Admin went on how to adjust your project to make it suit the amount you are proposing. Is it going to be enough to help the people? So admin was questioning how a 10 million project with life force should look like in such a way that the needs in the project should have an audience which will give the opportunity for all of us, of everyone, to be able to have a place where they can really prove out that they have the clients that are sufficient to satisfy the amount of 10 million. So I mean, went up further to say, how many clients do you need a year to satisfy your 10 million? How many? And he went further to say, I think it makes more than 100,000 person, maybe so cost. So he was trying to put here that if you don't calculate well the number of people to participate in your project and make it tally with the amount you're receiving, it may be so poor for them to accept to finance such a project. How are you going to acquire your clients? So this is the question to ask. How are you going to acquire your clients? Because your clients are the most important factor as far as your project is concerned. So you need considerable thought on that. Use the many ways to get clients to buy products. So you need to strategize the ways to make clients to come on board. Having a clear plan justifies why you need such a great amount of money. So once you have a great plan, it really proves how you have such a great amount of money. Let's look at Bitcoin Bounty 2. The context started on the first 11-12. So I mean shifted from explaining this to that. Let's look at this in the context of Bitcoin Bounty. And he went to the context block and showed this block that I just showed you. That is this. Talked about this. And he came back and came back here And he asks, watch the video on the dashboard to invite people. Try to talk to up to 10 people. You need to follow instructions, and you will fail. So admin is telling us that, looking at the context of Bitcoin Bounty, you have this video in the criminal back office that can give you room to be able to use in order to get in contact with people. And this is the video right there. You need to follow what this video is saying, and you need to do what that video is saying in order to be in position to be at a position which will give you room to be able to earn so much. So the reality is for us to permit you to understand that all the tools necessary for you to be a success has already been well placed and well adjusted in your crypto back office. So you don't need to go and listen to that video and put it into practice. And that is how you are flowing as far as recruiting is concerned with your Bitcoin Bounty program. So that is what admin was trying to pull along at that particular level. We have paid out $10 million in Bitcoin Bounty since we started it. Others are not doing it. Other cryptocurrencies are not doing what we are doing. Can TBC be a scam that we have paid up to $10 million out in Bitcoin Bounty? It can be acceptable. It can be acceptable. It goes further to say, acquiring clients is the most important thing you should do. If you're unwilling to learn, if you're unwilling to learn, you should have been learning. If you're unwilling to learn, Bitcoin Bounty business is a solid business with only 30 USD you start. So you can start your Bitcoin Bounty only with $30. And from there, you can start earning, and the sky is your limit. Doing Bitcoin Bounty would, in turn, how to acquire clients. And how will someone give $10 million to you if you cannot be able to acquire clients? So Bitcoin Bounty is going to teach you how to be able to acquire clients, and that will give you room to be able to build your Bitcoin Bounty business. Those who can do well with small things can equally do big things and succeed. So if you're doing well with small things, you can equally do big things and succeed. So on the inside of you, there is something larger, and many of you have not realized it. So you need to take into consideration what is it that you have to put out and the 1,000 is explained by 1 year activation. So the promo of 1 year activation is going on, right? So you should not think that is off. It's going on right on to the 21st of December. Have the 1 year promotion that is there. So you can go there and get it. You need to learn about client acquisition and client retention. So for you to bring people into the crypto community, you need only two. For these two, Bitcoin Bounty is the laboratory to make it for this. So if you bring two people as you're coming with your $30, they will help you to pay your Bitcoin Bounty for the next month, and you start going from there. When you are talking to your referrals, give them all the right things to get them stuck. So give them all the right things to your referral to get them stuck and teach them. Bitcoin Bounty is the place for you to experiment on not only to acquire clients, but also to retain them. So you use Bitcoin Bounty to teach your clients to come back to you, and also to help you get clients. The benefit you and the whole community. So what they help you with benefits you and the whole core community. But Bitcoin Bounty is a way to train you on how to become a billionaire or a millionaire. So you're trained as you do Bitcoin Bounties. You don't get millions for free. Those who want to get food for free is a lie. So for you to become a billionaire or millionaire, you need to be trained, and you need to know what Bitcoin Bounty is and the experience of Bitcoin mounting is what will give you room for you to move forward. If you want to go the goal, if you want to get the goal TBC is teaching you, change the way you think and do things differently. This is to love and care for your downlines. So the most important thing that you need to do in TBC is to care and love your downlines very well. You are going to have much from them that will give what is necessary. Each of us as a sponsor has to take care, great care of our downline. We have the largest listing as merchants and our currency is spendable than many other currencies. So this is what TBC is telling you, we are on a better footing. And more of that, admin went on to give us the announcements of the week, and he said, I have many offers from people giving me opportunities to work with you. But I'm going to share some of these opportunities with you. He said, 2 separate projects to talk about. So he went about to talk about 2 separate projects. He talked about trading, and he went further to say that the skills that are needed for trading is money management and risk management. But you have learned how to manage those 2. So if you have learned how to manage these 2, you can be a good trader. But what he wants to show you as far as trading does not concern these 2. How will you like the benefit of trading while worrying about the 2 things? He shows how Bitcoin has broken out just in the last 4 hours. So he went on to show us that and said the first project, which is under this is not going to use money management and risk management, is compounding, carry on compounding. And he said in this carry on compounding, how does 100% commission sound to you? Because you're going to earn 100% commission without any purchase. This is going to be an offer that will be in 2 to 3 months. The active in TBC will be offering this product to the world. So compounding better than trading. So that is what he was trying to expose. Now, this is the Massadoption of Thursday, the 11th, which was heard by Massadoption and the admin. And admin went on to say, we will be communicating on the holidays with the private block, meaning that as we turn out for the holidays, the place that you should go to get information for the crypto community is the private block. So you should always come here at the private block and get information concerning the crypto community, because this is where every information concerning the community will be posted as we go on holidays. Now we continue by saying, read all the articles to keep up. So you should read all the articles to keep yourself up with all what is taking place in the community. Read all the articles to keep up with what and where we are going and all the stuffs in here. You do not know what you don't know how to do. You don't know how to do. So you need to read, and knowing how to do is a very viable skills for all. Meeting stop next week through 2nd week of the month of January. All meetings will stop next week. And we are going to move right on to the month of January. Use the time with the holiday to read the whole month and bypassing through the public blog. So you should not only read the public blog. Now we have a private public blog that is there. You should also try to read the public blog, which you are going to learn a whole lot if you are coming in new to the community. Play to earn sales job opportunities will be available. So admin was also insisting that we are going to have jobs that is sales job, earning sales as I mentioned. There are 2 others, Candy Crush and Farm War, which are other projects that will be opened up to the community very soon. This is a new one that I will add to you. It seems that a lot of people want to participate in the marketplace. Many have the urge, and I'm trying not to sacrifice this urge by bringing you some of these new market products. So The new market programs are three in one. We have Compound, we have a Candy Crush, and we have Farm World. So these are the three products that Admin is saying you should play well in the holidays and make more for yourself. Before playing games could not earn you money, but with the emerging industry now, you play and you earn. Let me introduce you to a new one, which is Farm World. I've talked to you about Farm World. It will be coming up in the December. In this December, 10% commission, no investment necessary. The second game is Candy Crush. So these are three basic new market-based products that are opportunities offered to everyone in the community to enjoy. The mission of TVC is you need to be a well-refined product. Being a well-refined product put through that TVC has accomplished its mission, because you will be the master of things and you will be the one running everything that we are trying to put forward right now. So that is how the last week from Monday to Friday went. No, but on Friday we had Ambassador Bay that came up with his weekly training. He has a very great, formidable weekly training, which he does on Friday. And on that weekly training, he spells out a whole lot of things and all of them stand up and be in alignment with all the opportunities that are and as he exposed this training to the whole community. So everyone should go and watch this video, have updates of what TVC is considered as a river
for many years, and people are not reading
it. So TVC becoming a river of
great opportunities for
in this video. So that is what we had for this week. This week was a week where we had everything on board. So thank you for listening. Tune in next week, same place, same time, to have another weekly review of the weekly mass adoption training. Thank you very much. My name is Mofo Money. I'm the chief member helper, and it's a privilege for me to have you. See you on another edition, and bye-bye for now.